Panel's open. I go to on. You willow. So here we are back on a different day. All right, you guys, so power company is here. They're gonna do their thing, and I'm not gonna be up in their face. I'm gonna stay out of their way. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw you guys time lapse, let them work. So let's go. There to go. Work's all done. They're gonna head out for lunch, which I think I'm about ready to head out for lunch myself. Get some grub in the gullet. But here we go, y'all. Look, looky, looky. Boom. On. Means we got power. So you know what that means, right? That it's time to plug in the old RV. So I'm gonna come over here, just double check my power is turned off. All right, that way I can bring in my plug, which, oh, I got spiders. Y'all know I hate spiders, but I'm gonna route my plug underneath the tent. Whew, come into the tent. I'm gonna route it over on this side. Gotta get the mud off of it. All right, plug it in. There we go. I'm not gonna turn that on yet. I need to go over there and turn on the main panel. All right, panel is open. I go to on. Boop. You hear it pulling power. On. Let's come over to this panel. Here. On. Now let's go turn on the RV. All right, so first I gotta come into this area here. This is where I keep the key for my battery. So yes, a lot of stuff runs through the battery, but that's why I have battery disconnect. So turn that on. Let me come over here inside of the trailer. Panel right here, 50 amp. We got power. Alright, so don't mind the mess. We're gonna come in here. So I have my ceiling lights are on, so you guys can see what's going on. All right, right now I'm not gonna worry about the water heater because we still don't have water into the holding tank. I'm not gonna worry about the pump and porch lights. That's just that, porch lights. We don't need that unless it's dark. Let me get this screen closed so we're not letting in all the flies. Because people that live in Arkansas know that this fly capital of the world. But let's go ahead and come in here. Refrigerator. Make sure my button is turned on for auto. Give it a quick off on just to reset. That's good. Check my temperature up here, which that is set to where it needs to be. I come in, I can set the clocks and all that later, but we have power. Turn on the fan. Fan kicks on. Cool. AC. Air conditioner kicks on. It's gonna be good. And you heard it kick on. So don't need it right now because I'm not gonna be here, but whoo, so stoked. So let me go ahead. I'm gonna get on the phone with Gladys, let her know that everything's done, because today we are actually going up to the city to get the supplies ordered for Mom and Dad's cabin. So I definitely appreciate y'all for sticking with us. Let me get lights turned out. But like I said, one step closer to getting to living here full time. Oh, we're so excited. We only got one project left, or two if you see what the last video. Yes, we do have two projects, but only one project left that we need to get done, which is the well, so we can start getting water to the RV. But the other project that we got going up is how are we getting the water from the well to the RV. That's the secret. So anyway, y'all, I definitely appreciate you guys for following the journey. Ooh, we're almost there. So let's get up to the store. Let's get some parts and stuff ordered for Mom and Dad's cabin. All right, we're not at the store yet, but this is actually, we planned on going to the store the next day, but I came out to the property to do the day of the scuttlebutt, yada yada. Go over to our side channel, check that out. But before we head up to the store today, because this is the next day, man, I came out here and I noticed something. So first I was pulling into the property and I see this. I see branches and stuff that are just right down. You know, this is kind of like the area where we park. right? And I'm like, huh, well, I knew that we had a storm that came through, and I was like, well, maybe the storm knocked it down. And then I got to looking a little more. I was like, nope, that didn't, because I was just here yesterday because the power got connected yesterday, okay? And today, as I'm recording right now, it's Friday. So power got connected Thursday. And whenever I was out here, obviously this wasn't cut down. It wasn't knocked down. And I did notice underneath the trailer, there's like a piece of paper. I didn't pick it up. I didn't see to read what it was. I just saw it, but I didn't go deal with it because, you know, they're up here with, what is that? The transformer up there, and they're running the wire, right? So the service pole over there. So I was staying out of their way. And so I didn't go over to the RV area. I saw the paper, but I didn't go over to the RV area to pick it up. And obviously by the time they were done, I forgot all about it because, you know, I was more worried about doing that. I was cleaning up, you know, I was trimming stuff and doing all that, but you can see that's a muddy mess. I had a pile of cedar branches and other things that I was going to be coming to pile up, but look, big tire tracks. So they turned all this that I'd already had cut. I mean, it was about like this. It was still somewhat tall. It needed to be cut again, but it wasn't nothing overgrown. And look, they just completely annihilated it, turned it into mud. Completely turned it into mud. And obviously they came in over there because there's no fence over there. But then they stopped here because they're not going to be able to do anything next to the RV. Right? Because obviously this line, this power line only serves our property. It comes in from over there. Right? You follow it, comes to this line here, and it doesn't go nowhere. From there, from here, it goes almost 90 degrees into our property. And then one pole, two poles. It ends at that last pole. And that's also our transformer. So doesn't go nowhere else. That goes down to the ground. That goes down to the ground. Those are just holding that pole in place, right? So you see the paper says crews will be in the area during the next few weeks, trimming or removing trees in the right of way. Right? Then it says to ensure that our members owners have the reliable and efficient electric service in our driving force. So, and I had blocked out the phone number and the name. So, obviously going through, you know, I can trim up my own property a lot better than this. You know, this, like, it mildly frustrates me that they're going to come in here and do this. It's like, yeah, I get it. It's an easement. They have the right of way. They can come in and do it. And obviously they, you know, gave me a notification, but yeah, I'm aggravated because now we have a mess to clean up. All right, so now we're gonna head up to the store and get the stuff that we need, and then I guess at some point get all this mess cleaned up because right now I need to get back to the house. All right, we're actually back here at the house. I actually forgot to take the camera with me to the store, even though I did have my phone with me. It was just one of those things that, hey, I got to talking to a representative along with one of the store associates. So I already knew that I wanted to get one of these nail guns just because we have a lot of building that we need to get doing. We got 2 cabins, a house, a shop, garages, gathering house, just a whole bunch of stuff that we're wanting to do, right? And I knew that I did not want to do all that by hand. And since I don't want to do all that by hand, I knew that I wanted to go ahead and get a framing nailer, battery operated, because I don't want to be dragging around an air compressor and all that other added expense. So I knew that I wanted to go with Milwaukee. I've been wanting to go with Milwaukee for a while. So I am not sponsored. Okay, we are not sponsored by this product. I paid with this with my own money, and well, actually grandma and grandpa's money, but we're not going to say nothing, and I am going to pay them back. So got this, and actually one of the deals that they got going on right now is you get this and it comes with a free battery. Well, I didn't have a charger for the batteries, so I needed to buy the charger. Well, if I got the charger with the, I believe it's the 5.0 battery, that comes with a free tool. And they have like 8 different ones that you can choose from. Well, with all the things that we're doing, I was like, well, which tool would benefit me the most right now that I don't have? And that was one of the Sawzall, the reciprocating saw. So it's the cordless reciprocating saw, and obviously all these batteries will intermingle with each other. And then I have the charger, so I can have one battery on charge, one battery while I'm using it, vice versa, whichever tool I need to use. All right. And actually, if you want to get these yourselves, even though we went to the store to get these, I will list a link down in our description for our Amazon affiliate, because they have basically a lot of the same stuff that you can get. So go check it out. I'll have that link down in the description. Helps us out. Okay, you still get a great product, and it helps us get a little bit of pennies back into our pocket, and that's all. All right, along with our bonfire store, you can go check that out, get some great merch, some t-shirts. I'm trying to get some hats going, but we need to sell a little bit more product before we can get some hats. And yeah, that's basically what we got going on. So you guys have seen what's going on at the property. We'll get back there. We still got a lot of rain coming. I mean, you can probably see kind of behind me, it's not the greatest of weather forecast right now. They're calling for rain for basically like the next 5 days. So it's already been raining for a few days. You know, not like all day, all night type thing. It's just it rains here, rains there, and then we'll get some decent weather, and then another wave comes. So it's probably going to be doing that all weekend. It is what it is, but we do have a lot of stuff ordered for the upcoming build. So we went ahead, and that's for Mom and Dad's cabin. Okay, so we do have the stuff that's coming. It should be delivered around Monday-ish time frame. So hopefully by the time that you're seeing this, we will be getting our shipment coming in. And that way we can get started. So I have the well that is going to be getting worked on. That's our next project that we're working on. And if you guys did not know that we had a side channel, right, you can go check that out over at the Daily Scuttlebutt with IFF. And we kind of do a lot of the behind the scenes stuff, some knowledge drops, you know, some spilling the beans of projects to come. Not every single project, but most projects, you know, and we just keep you up to date on that channel. Little more talking there, because I try to do more working on this channel, less talking. But every so often we have to do something like this where we're sitting down and having a little chit chat. But all right, y'all. So go check out the links we have down below. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, all that good stuff, right? And last but not least, remember, always thank a veteran at every chance you get, not only on Veterans Day, and we'll see you on the next one. Later, y'all.